Hey guys, TechnoCat here. Today I'm playing 1 Week My Room. It's a free game that you can find on itch.io. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it seems to have some darker themes from what little I've read, and I'm not entirely sure what that entails, but I will have to guess suicide, and that is my warning to you if that affects you at all. Otherwise, please proceed with me. We are going to be stuck in a tiny room and hopefully get an ending that isn't depressing. Also, I really dig that opening music. Alright. So we're looking at yesterday's diary entry. That's already a bad sign. Don't die. You should find a second hobby, is what you should do today. Okay, so I have everything I mouse over has an option. So this is a room in Japan, I think? The game is described as being stuck in an 8x8 tatami mat room. So I assume it's Japan, and I believe the developers are Japanese, so that would make sense. So what should I do today, is what he wants to know. Is this a hole in the wall? What happened there? Let's look in the backpack. Okay. Is that it? You get to do one thing? We just spent our entire day looking at a backpack. Oh. I think the text is getting cut off. There's no way to make the screen larger, so don't know what to do about that. But he or she, I'm actually not sure, but they shouldn't have thrown up the instant noodles last night. So it seems like they don't want to interact with their mother. They don't feel like they can come outside the room. I'm not sure if that's self-imposed or if there's something really wrong with the relationship they have with their mother. And they mentioned being hungry, which could be because they threw up their ramen noodles. But their sister is also hungry. Not always, but also. So are they impoverished and just can't afford food, or are they just choosing not to eat properly? Let's go to the radio, I guess. They seem to like the radio. Oh. I feel like I made a bad choice by having them interact with the radio while they're hungry. Maybe I should have tried to find food? They broke their radio, and they rely on the radio show for entertainment. Oh. Okay. Little sis might not be real, or she may have passed away and now we are hallucinating or coping. Okay, we just have to hold out until Saturday, and today is Wednesday. Alright, this time don't break the radio on Saturday and you can listen to it. I don't know what's in the closet. They wanna play a game. I feel like this decision is very important. And it sounds like their mom plays maybe an online game or like a tabletop game. Big Brother's treasured doll. So they have a big brother, or they think they have a big brother, or they're referring to themselves as Big Brother because they perceive that they have a little sister. So I'm not sure which way that's going. Well, that's heartbreaking. Are they telling themselves not to cry, or are they telling their mom not to cry? They're telling their mom not to cry. You should do something fun. You should... I don't know. Let's look in the closet. I'm still curious. What is this hole in the wall? Did they punch a hole in the wall? Let's take a look in the closet, I guess. There's a CD case next to a drawer filled with clothes. I have a feeling maybe the words could have originally been in Japanese characters. And maybe when it got translated to English, they went further than what the Japanese characters did on either side. If that makes sense. Big Brother's coming today. Okay, so they actually do have a big brother, I think, at this point. Oh. Okay, I was wrong. I'll wait in my sleep. Well, that's worrisome. I don't want to automatically assume that the big brother is a creeper and that playing is something bad, but that's one thought. But it could just be he has a friend or an uncle or someone that he just doesn't want his mom to know about who actually spends time with them and they're friends. I don't know. Oh, what's in the garbage bin? So it's filled with leftover plastic bags and trays from convenience stores. And sticky tissues too. Interesting. Okay. We just knocked it over. We didn't even pick it back up. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Did that just fall off of the mirror? What? I don't even know what to say. I am disturbed and frightened. Mm-hmm. Is it just eating the kid whole? Is it just feeding on his dark emotions? Have we lost? And by lost, I mean, did we let something horrible happen without realizing it? Was that the big brother? Was that monster the thing that he thought was the big brother? I can't read. I mean, I can read, I'm literate, but I'm pretty sure it said that kid falls from, I think elementary school kid falls from building. So maybe that monster that comes out of the wall represents a suicide attempt? A suicide success? And we don't want that monster coming out of the wall. I wish I could make this readable for everyone. Yeah. So just to quickly paraphrase, they got a police report, a male child fell from the 5th floor of his building, and it's presumed that he jumped, and he died a couple hours after. Possibility of suicide, yep. And then we got another tip. Okay, so to paraphrase that, the radio show that the kid really likes is ending, and this is their last show that they're talking about, and they're taking music requests, or they're starting off with awesome music, and they just have personal reasons that they can't continue the show, and they have a child that's starting school, and so this is going to be their last exciting show. Alright. And those are the only tips we have. Let's try this again. The playtime is supposed to be about 30 minutes to an hour. I may not get through it all in one session. Yep. They just love the radio show. Okay, so the radio show is gonna end on, I think, the last day of the year. I don't want to break the radio. What if he breaks it again just on the first day? Let's go to the closet. Okay. I wish I could get rid of this hole. This thing fell off the mirror. It happened right after I interacted with the trash can, but I don't know if that's coincidence. But if I could cover up the hole, that might be good. Right. Let's go to the garbage bin. Yep, still filled with stuff. Okay, that did fall off. That's good, maybe. I'm still curious what that game is. But let's take a look at the mirror. Oh. He's looking at himself in the mirror and calling himself Big Brother. Not sure what to think of that. Well, we haven't interacted with the shelf yet. And I'm still afraid I'm gonna break that radio. So let's check out the shelf. Oh, yes. Do that. Alright, that's good. But I wonder if the mirror being uncovered is a bad thing. If something can come out of that. Oh, it's not. It's uncovered again. I'm gonna have to... I probably can't interact with the shelf again, can I? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why as well. Of course, he was also confused that the radio was broken. So maybe... Oh, we can't interact with it. Dang it. So maybe he moved it back on his own, but we did see a demon come out of the wall. Figurative or literal, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go with the CD case, I guess. There are albums of a band that was popular over 20 years ago. Not sure. Has a woman in a gothic Lolita dress holding a something. Wish I knew. So he's probably gonna get eaten again, I think. Because I can't move the shelf over now. But if I move it over on that day... Yeah. So I'll need to move it over on Friday the 29th. And I'm wondering if I should let the radio break ahead of time, so it can be replaced on Saturday, which would be the last day of the year, I think. No, the 31st is the last day of the year. Yeah. That makes sense. Keepers of the Chill must be the game that his mom plays. I wonder if she spends too much of her time playing that instead of positively interacting with her children. Her children. I'm not sure. Poverty is on the rise. But students receiving education also is on the rise. Poverty has been increasing since the mid-1990s. Single-parent households are much higher. He only mentions his mom, so maybe his dad is gone? Oh, but this information that the game is giving, it looks like it's actually factual and relative to Japan, and they have information down here to back that up. Alright, so I'm guessing Rurika is the mother. And they're saying that she's usually here 24/7 all year. And they're saying that's an issue. They're gonna have a guild battle. Unless Rurika's dead. Okay, so they try calling her, and she doesn't answer, and they're joking that she might be dead. And then they're just talking about what kind of guild battle they're gonna have. So that's a little bit concerning. The kid hasn't left his room so far that we've seen. So maybe something did happen to his mom? Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna save the shelf for the 29th. Right. I don't know if the dialogue's gonna change at all, but I don't know if I want to uncover that mirror either. And if the mom is dead, I'd hate to say that, but if for whatever reason she is, maybe we shouldn't let the radio break and we just listen to it on Saturday? Although if that's their last show, I mean, maybe we don't want to listen to it on Saturday. Or Sunday, whichever day it is. Backpack. And do we want the mirror uncovered? I don't think we do. That really limits the interactions I have up until Friday. Okay. I'm afraid of this mirror. Alright, we can interact with the doll and the CD case. And then the shelf. Alright, back to bed. Alright, so today I'll interact with the doll. That'll get us to Friday. And then I'll move the shelf over, and that should prevent the demon from coming through. The real thing's much prettier. The real thing being Big Brother. That doll, if that's Big Brother's treasured doll, and when Big Brother comes to visit, that little demon thing comes out. I wonder if there's some correlation. Can we just get rid of the doll? Dolls are creepy. Big Brother's coming today. But he's really nice and he plays with me. I'll wait in my sleep. Yeah. Push that shelf over and cover that hole. Goodness. Alright, it did move itself back last time. Hopefully it stays through the whole night. Oh, we made it. We made it to Saturday. Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh. Maybe that's better than Big Brother coming over. Oh, okay. Again, I'm afraid if I choose the garbage bin, it'll pull this off the mirror, and then that might cause something crazy to happen. But I don't want to touch the radio because it's already Saturday, and that's when it would have been replaced, supposedly. And if it breaks, that could be bad. Although I'm still thinking that he needs to listen to the radio show, but because it's the last one, maybe he doesn't. Maybe I should just break the radio and then get through the last day of the year without hearing the show. We have a cutscene. No. Get back. Get off that balcony. And not the long way down. Just step back. You have a radio show to listen to. Damn it. I thought we were doing well this time. Alright, let's see what we unlocked. Some children talking. Oh, this is rough. I can't see what this says, but I assume it says the boys or the bullies were too mean to him. And this right here is really important. I don't want to get too like deep into lecturing whoever might be watching this, but this right here, but they were just playing around, right? Would you really kill yourself because of that? And that's a tough question to answer, but it does happen. I mean, some people just... it's a combination of too many things. Life at home, life at school, poverty, depression, just all these issues compounding that. This one thing, bullies making fun of someone, can be the straw that snaps the camel back, if you will. I wonder if it hurts when you jump down. It's just for a moment, so it probably doesn't hurt that much. I mean, it'd be awful if it did hurt, right? Wonder if you become a ghost. When I grow up, I'm gonna marry a doctor. They want to marry a lawyer. I just want to take it easy and enjoy myself. I think this speaks a little bit about Japanese culture, which I'm not an authority on by any means. I only know, surface level. But the Japanese generally work really, really hard. Like, yeah, they just work so hard, and I think even have less time for family life than they would like, and have a lot of stress in their lives. And I'm speaking generally, very generally. And so there's pressure here to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry a doctor, I'm gonna marry a lawyer. These are prestigious roles that, I think families kind of impose on their children. And these kids that are talking, they want to take it easy. They want to just marry into a good life and not have to work as hard. And I wonder if that's because Japanese culture is just so, like, stressful, hardworking, gotta be doing well for yourself. Anyway, that's just my quick interpretation. Excerpt from the lyric sheet. I'm sure this has some poetic meaning, but I'm not gonna try and delve into that one. I feel like it's fitting though. A closed door, a dim room. So I'm assuming this game saves. I hope it saves. I'm like, should I quit out now and break this into 2 sessions, or should I just finish it right now, guys? I'm very curious. I'm hoping there's a good ending. Let's do it. Alright, let's go to the radio and possibly break it, and hopefully it'll be replaced on Saturday. Perfect. Okay, gonna buy a new one on Saturday. They have to listen to it on Saturday. Maybe that is what will keep them going. We didn't break the radio last time. They didn't have that need to listen to the radio on Saturday when they get the new one. I'm hopeful. Again, I think I'm gonna wait to hit the trash can until after Big Brother's supposed to visit. I'm just paranoid about that mirror maybe being a portal for evil thoughts to get in. Okay, and the next day I could just interact with the CD case, and then on Friday push the shelf back over. Or no, I'll leave the CD case. I'll leave that for now. I'll interact with the doll. Because here's my logic, if he listens to the radio show on Saturday and it turns out to be the last one, and then maybe the CD case will be, music he can then listen to later, and music tends to help people get through rough times, so I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, let's look at that doll. Although I wonder if I look at the doll after Big Brother doesn't show up, maybe he won't like it anymore. No, he's not. I'm curious if a demon really comes through that hole in the wall, or if it's just representing his darker thoughts, and by physically moving that shelf over, we are putting forth effort not to be taken by those dark thoughts. Yes. Favorite radio shows tomorrow. Alright, let's do the trash can. No. Maybe because his favorite radio show is tomorrow, he won't do it. Don't do this to me again. Your favorite radio show. What? What am I doing wrong? The knock on Thursday. Here we go, knock on Thursday. Well, they sound paranoid. So I wasn't sure, but I think this person might be the kid. And he hasn't been to school for a while, so maybe this is his breaking point where he's like, I'm not going to school anymore, I'm also gonna smash a hole through this wall because someone's knocking and it's annoying me. And on the other side of the wall, there was a something. A boy or a demon. He looked at me and grinned. Another Thursday, I can hear it. Is there significance of Thursday? This is confusing. He's writing to Big Brother. You look tired lately. You can write down all of your thoughts in your diary and give it to Mom. Then she'd definitely understand. If you're scared, I'll do it for you. So I think I do understand that the Big Brother is just a part of his emotions, and when he looks in the mirror he sees himself and he sees Big Brother and this tired version of himself, and so he's like, hey Big Brother, why don't you just write in the diary what you're feeling and we can show it to Mom and everything will be okay. But I'm gonna call this quits here, and I will come back to this in a next play session, and I will get to the bottom of this, and we will save this kid, and he will talk to his mom, and hopefully everything will be alright. I hope. Hopefully you guys will be there with me going through it. Hope you're interested in finding out the ending as well. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time.